Could Lou Elizondo join the Trump administration in some sort of UFO or UAP capacity? Well, let's talk about it. So get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I'll talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Lately, Lou Elizondo has made several comments where it kind of sounds like he's angling to be part of the new administration, serving as some sort of UFO advisor, or, I don't know exactly what capacity or position this would fill. Would he replace Kozlowski as the head of Arrow? Would there be some new position made just for him? Would he actually be in the cabinet on the administration? It's unclear exactly what role he would, have. Would there be some new role created just for him? That'd be interesting, right? Maybe he would take over, Biden's inter-office UFO agency, which we have not heard much of. So here's Tim Burchett talking about it.
For sure. And I know you're friends with Lou Elizondo, who recently said in an interview if President Trump would put him in a position to take care of these drones, he could have them taken care of and figured out what the unknown ones are within 30 days. Could you see President Trump putting a guy like Elizondo in a position where he would be dealing with the UAP type events going on in the U.S.?
100%. I believe that Trump will get to the bottom of it. I mean, he said he'd shoot him down, and you ought not doubt him when he says those things. We're going to find out who's putting them up there and what they are pretty quick, one way or the other.
Well, it'll be really interesting. Yeah, within 30 days. That's what Lou Elizondo says. He's going to get to the bottom of the mystery drone issue within 30 days. If put into some position. I'm unclear what position that would be, but Tim Burchett is giving his support on this.
Parts there. But Lou would be the man. I would love to see Lou in that position, and I'll recommend that.
Okay, that's really exciting to think that we could have some sort of official position in a presidential administration for somebody like Lou Elizondo, the first big UFO whistleblower of modern times. Obviously, there's been many UFO whistleblowers over the years, Bob Lazar, and going back many, many years. But he is really the one that got the whole thing started. Getting those 3 videos out talking about ATIP, the New York Times article, making the rounds on the news media, really blew this whole thing open. And because of him, we got David Grush, and we got the UFO hearings in Congress. He's really the one that started this all. So, absolutely, he, would be, I guess, an ideal candidate for some sort of position like that, especially with his intelligence background and his various qualifications. But Lou himself says, "Thank you, Tim Burchett, for your vote of confidence. I would be honored to serve my country again in an official capacity. Know this, I would get to the bottom of the drone issue immediately and make sure the new administration, Congress, and the American people receive full transparency on the UAP issue." And that's directed to Burleson, Nancy Mace, and Senator Rounds, as well as Tim Burchett. What does he mean exactly when he says get to the bottom of it? What does Lou mean by that? Does he mean that he's going to reveal it all to be government, or that it's actually anomalous, the mystery drone issue? Is it part and parcel with the broader UFO issue? Is that what he's saying? And he's going to, segue into UFO transparency? Or what does he mean by that? Well, let me know your thoughts. Because his next sentence is, and make sure the new administration, Congress, and the American people receive full transparency on the UAP issue. So, it is seeming like he's blending the mystery drone issue into the UFO issue. However, he does use the word "and," as in they might be 2 separate things. But he says it all in one breath as part of the same sentence. I'll get to the bottom of the drone issue and make sure we have full UAP transparency. So are those 2 separate thoughts, or are those 2 related thoughts? Now, I know I'm reading probably way too much into this, but it's all we have, and I would love to know what he means by this. And, could he provide UAP transparency? I mean, I think that if the control group wanted UFO transparency, there would be UFO transparency. I think if the phenomenon wanted transparency, we would have transparency. So I'm not exactly I'm not sure how one man could provide transparency when the powers that be don't want transparency. But wow, what an intriguing thought! It's an exciting idea. It'd be exciting if he actually did have some function in the new administration serving as this role, ideally as part of a team, not as a lone, individual out there. I think you would need more, power behind you for something like this, and you would really need some power. We talk about the select committee and the review board that could be established by the UAP disclosure amendment. Having a subpoena power and that sort of thing. So, what powers would he have? What positions would he fill, or position would he fill, and what positions would his team fill? Are we talking again about him taking over Arrow? Maybe dismantling the Arrow that was and replacing it with a actual legitimate organization that's actually trying to get something done. What are we talking about here, guys? What are we talking about? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think this will happen, first of all. And what do you think it would mean if it did happen? And does he mean that he's going to stop the mystery drone phenomenon? He says he's going to get to the bottom of it. Does that just mean he's going to explain it? Does it mean he's going to explain it away as kites and hobby drones? Or is he actually going to give us the skinny on the mystery drones? Is he going to help Trump shoot them down? That is crazy times, guys. It's crazy times. So let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. Like and subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. There's a merch store. You can buy a t-shirt. You can become a member of the channel. See the link below for that too. There's plenty of other videos on the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.